One, first and foremost, all praises, glory, and honor goes to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Bashem Makakadas, double honors to the elder apostles at Great Millstone who taught us this truth. Salutation, all y'all can push this word day in and day out. Hey, without further ado, I'm gonna play this clip.
It cuts deep. Phil was just one of those people that, when he came in the room was better.
Friends, family, and the DMV music community in mourning following the death of Philip Prendergast, known by many as Phil the Future.
I feel like he showed us, you could come from where we're from and, making mistakes and turn it around and be something positive and be an inspiration to others.
Good friend Philip Ade Adetumbi still in disbelief days after the murder. DC police say the 41-year-old was working here at Hotbox Uptown Wednesday afternoon when two armed men robbed the dispensary on Georgia Avenue near Hamilton Street Northwest just before 3 p.m. Investigators say despite complying, one of the robbers fired a shot hitting Prendergast before taking off. The beloved rapper rushed to the hospital where he died.
We all saw from afar him, building his life out and making himself better, working on himself and, working on his business. And it's horrible, man.
Adetumbi describes his friend and label mate as funny, kind, and caring, known for making people laugh with his infectious rhymes and personality. After his death, DC police releasing these images of the robbery suspects. And as the search continues, loved ones with this message.
Turn yourself in because you'll never have peace. You'll never be able to have peace with this on your conscience. True peace.
And if you know anything that can help with this investigation, call MPD. There is a $25,000 reward. In the district, Walter Morris, News 4.
All right, so there you have it, man. In DC, man, good old DC, man. Being sarcastic, of course, ain't nothing good about that place, man. But hey, this man, I actually grew up with him, man. Used to go down his crib and shit, cause we lived in an apartment building, and I believe there was one, two. I mean, it was designed weird, but let's say I was on the second floor. He's probably like on the bottom floor. All right. I think you could say it's a 4-story apartment building. I'm on the second floor. He's on the bottom floor. So I used to go to his crib. I believe he came to my crib a few times. I remember going over his crib more than he came to my crib. You know what I mean? Maybe his mom might have said something. But because he was raised by a single mother for the most part. I had my dad in my life back then. Yeah, man, it's just judgment of the Lord, man. And here it is, we on the feast of the unleavened bread, right after the Passover. And Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is still inflicting judgment on people that we know, man. It's a lot of people, man, that done got put down, man, where I grew up at. And this is another one, man, okay. Did a lesson, man, on my childhood bully, man. He ended up getting murdered, getting shot and killed, like, I want to say 7 years ago, back in 2017, So, hey, 7 years later, man, this guy, Philip, man, he got slayed, man. Which Philip wasn't innocent. He used to talk a lot of shit, But that's how it is growing up around Jay. Jay's going to talk shit about you. You're going to talk shit about them, man. Okay. But, yeah, I mean, from what I remember, I haven't seen him in 30 years. I might have seen him as an adult and not known it was him. Because, when you grow up, you look a little different than when you was a child. But I remember this dude's full name. I remember how he looked and everything, man. I think I might have even seen the social media page as of recent years, maybe within the last 5 or 10 years. I might have seen the social medias, But I might have even crossed paths with him, man. You never know. And we just ain't recognize each other, or I ain't feel like speaking or whatever. But hey, man, the Lord, you know how it is, man. When you're growing up, man, the Lord will have your family move or you move. And that's what happened. That's how we ultimately lost contact. Like, he moved to a different school district, and so did I, And so I'm going to get some scriptures, man. This puts the fear of the Lord in you, because I could have easily ended up like him, working in a weed shop, smoking weed. Hey, that's a nigga's dream, man, is working in a weed shop, man. Even though I know some jakes, man, that they do like different contracts and shit with these weed shops, man. But I could have easily been working in a weed shop, and that could have easily been me. But I'm in the truth, man. I got the protection of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and the angels, man. Okay, So let me do this quick precepts and get up out of here. This is Zephaniah 3 and 5. The just Lord is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity, so the Lord don't sin. Man. All right, the Most High don't sin, your house shy don't sin. The angels don't sin either, right? Every morning, okay, so the morning of September, I mean, so like, I don't know why I said September, but March the 27th, right? And that's the spirit, there's a 7. There's a 7 in that number. So 7 represents completion, right? 2024, right? Okay. The just Lord is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning doth he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not, but the unjust knoweth no shame. All right, so the Most High failed not, man. The death angels was after him, man, for whatever reason. Of course, growing up where I grew up, man, it wasn't the harshest project, but it was hood, man. And he kept that same mentality as an adult, man. I done strayed away from that hood shit as an adult, all right? We not pushovers though, don't get it twisted, but we not living that gutter, shoot, rob, and steal an adulterous lifestyle like these niggas do. More than likely, this nigga was an adulterer, a weed smoker, a thief, whatever wickedness he was into, different doctrines, worshiping other gods, whatever evil madness he was into. Hey, guess what? The Most High and his son got tired of it, sent the death angels after his ass in the form of these niggas, man. The Lord will use a nigga to smoke you if he wants, man. If he seems you unfit, man, unworthy, man, he can do that, man. All right, the Lord controls good and evil, man. All right, he controls. All right. But the unjust know of no shame. Yet this guy didn't know no shame. And plus, I'm sure he's seen the camps. We used to teach in D.C., You got different camps in D.C., right? You seen our brothers out there, did he take heed and cut his dreads and stop smoking weed and whatever madness he was into as an adult? Nah, nigga. He shunned the prophets, man, okay? Shunned the warning, man, of the Lord, man. So he ultimately met his fate, man, okay? So this guy was a childhood friend, like a real good friend, man. Me and him used to kick it like damn near every day at one point, man. But the Lord done took his ass out, got tired of his ass, man, all right? So, it's a good precept. This is Matthew 18 and 6. But whoso shall offend one of these little ones, let me see what 5 says real quick. I'll start ahead. I'll start at the point. But whoso shall offend one of these little ones which believe in me, it were better for him that a millstone were hanged about his neck, and that he were drowned in the depth of the sea. Yeah, so like I said, we were talking shit as kids, and I remember when as a little boy, I had a weight issue. I was heavier than most Jakes, So Jake used to talk shit, man. I ain't gonna lie, I was offended, man. But hey, the shit talking niggas do behind our backs and shit like that, or in our faces, because back in the 90s, people would talk shit in your face, man. It ain't like how it is now where people had the comfort of the internet, talk shit about you. Back then, people used to talk shit in your face, man, And if you had a problem, you would have to fight them, It's not like how it is now, all comfy and, talking shit behind, like I said, the comment board warrior, keyboard warrior shit. That's still a relatively new thing on the earth, man. Since the 2000s and up, people done got comfortable talking shit on the internet, man. So, hey, the Lord had it for him, man, which, hey, I ain't shedding no tear, but I'm like, oh, shit. I just woke up, cut on YouTube, I'm scrolling down my feed, and then I see a nigga I know, a face that I know, because his face still kind of relatively stayed the same. Yeah, he always had that frog-shaped face, man. He always had that frog-shaped face, man. And when I looked at the news clip on YouTube, I'm like, oh shit, I know this nigga. Then they said his whole government name, and I was like, yeah, I know. This is the nigga I grew up with, man. This is Job 4 and 7. Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or were the righteous cut off, man. Scripture says, whoever perished being innocent is God. Like I said, he wasn't innocent. I mean, it goes to show you him, which ain't nothing wrong with working in the weed shop. You know, if you're Jake in the truth, ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, you just do your job and go home. But these niggas, they actually live that lifestyle. And the spirit added to where the shop was called Hot Box, man. All right, Hot Box. You know, what Hot Box is a slang term for smoking up some joints in a car, man, and you get even higher because ain't no air coming in. All it is weed smoke in the air, you know. So more than likely you still living that lifestyle. Right, I remember his mom. I think he had when he moved, because he moved early. To believe he moved before I did. His family moved. His mom. He had a mom and a little sister, like a baby, newborn sister. She's probably like, she got to be like in her early 30s now. Late. Hold on. If she was like 10, and yep, she got to be in her early 30s now. At the most like 32, 33. Okay. Or 34, early to mid 30s. All right, and he's the same age as me. He's 41. I'm 41. Okay. So it says, remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent of where the rights is cut off, man. Right, so this guy wasn't innocent, man, at all, man. Hey, but that's the beauty of the Lord, man. Here it is, the Lord had me follow the right path, and it's countless billions of niggas, millions of niggas we came across, and they all following the left path to destruction, and he was just another what you call a casualty of war, man. Jake on Jake crime. This nigga's another statistic, man. He's good now. He in the spirit realm, at this moment. And I'll elaborate on that further down the lesson, man. He's in the spiritual realm now. So unless the Lord decides to call him back, when Yahweh Shai comes back, man, raise his ass up for one last judgment, man. Yeah, he's okay as of right now, man. I can clearly say that, man. He's in the spirit realm. He's at rest. He knows he's an Israelite. Like Apostle Tahar says, he's being oriented with the spirit realm into the spirit realm right now. He's been oriented into orientation, of the heavens of heavens, man. Okay, he's an Israelite. He knows what I'm doing right now. The Lord is showing him. Hey, you got, hey, remember that man Sam? Hey, Salaki for putting my government name out, but it is what it is, man. Remember, look what he's doing. The angels, the Lord is showing him, like, look what he's doing now. This is the path he took. Well, you took this path. You could have easily been like him, but you're okay now. Even as I have seen, they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same. And this is what this guy was doing. I believe he was a rapper, and we all know what that rap lifestyle promotes, man. He really was trying to make it, but I guess he ain't had the right connects to move up the Masonic ladder, the boule ladder of the rap game. He wasn't fully connected, man. By the blast of God they perish, and by the breath of his nostrils are they consumed, man. Yeah, and this guy perished, consumed. He died in cold blood in the back of a smoke shop, man. I don't know if he was a security, but more than likely he was, working behind the desk. Probably making good money because DC, the minimum wage is kind of high. Probably damn near $20 an hour right now. Who knows, right? And he's working behind the desk, working for a smoke shop. So they probably paid him good money. I'm gonna ask, cause I know it's Jake in the world. He has a security contract with a smoke shop. I'm gonna ask him, yeah, how much do they pay them guys that sit behind the desk and sell the weed and shit? How much they pay them guys, man? I'm gonna ask him that, man. Okay. I'm not saying for me I already have my own, different sources of income. So I don't need that shit, So, because it is dangerous. Niggas are targeting smoke shops like they're gun shops. Niggas want all the weed, to smoke or flip a pack and the money. They probably ask for the weed first. These 2/3 niggas, these young and dumb niggas, they probably ask for the weed first, then ask for the money. So, I'm gonna get this last precept, man. Hey, Brakatha y'all shot, man, for, you know, myself and all the Akim out there, man. Starting with the apostles on down, man. Make it past another Passover and Feast of Unleavened Bread. This is the last day of the Feast of Unleavened Bread, man. Call all y'all by Shem y'all shot, man. So, all praises to the Most High. And, all right. All praises to the Most High, man. So, hey, man, this is beautiful news, man. You just wake up seeing judgment, man. Like, I'm scrolling. I don't know. I ain't never scrolled that far down the YouTube feed, man. But the Spirit told me, man, just keep scrolling. And then, you see judgment, man, And this guy, he was like a friend of me. You know how you have certain friends, but they your enemies at the same time. He was like one of them type Jakes. They talking shit about you, talking shit behind your back, in your face. He's one of them guys. We were cool. We used to hang out, but he wasn't treating me good, like most of these niggas, man. This is Isaiah 57:1. The righteous perisheth, and no man laid to heart, and merciful men are taken away, none considering that the righteous is taken away from the evil to come. So he's, technically, at the end of the day, he's righteous because he's an Israelite. I believe he's from the tribe of Benjamin. I don't know if his dad was Benji, but I believe his mom was Benji for sure. But I want to say his dad was Benji too. Because Pendergrass, his last name, like they said in a video, that's like a common last name in the Jamaican community. I want to say he had his dad's last name or mom's last name, whatever, man. But, for edification's sake, we'll just say he's a Benjamin. He's a so-called West Indian Jamaican, right? So at the end of the day, he's an Israelite, right? So, hey, he isn't, righteous, all right? He's on the right-hand side. His family's lineage is on the right-hand side of the Most High. So he's in the spirit realm. He's at rest. And he ain't got to go to, what's today, Saturday morning? He ain't got to go to fucking work this morning, and sell loud packs for Esau or whoever owned the shop. But ultimately, Esau gets a cut out of that shit too. So it all goes back to Esau, man. You ain't gotta sell packs for Esau and shit. Look at weird niggas, looking them up and down, wondering how much weed is in the damn premises. Okay. The government, Uncle Sam, taking their cut. You gotta deal with that no more, man. So, he shall enter into peace. They shall rest in their beds, each one walking in his uprightness. All right. So, hey, man, he's in the peace. He's in the rest. He's in the spirit realm. He's in paradise. His body, hey. Like the saying goes, man, you die how you live, man. He lived the life of death and stress. Who knows why? Blasting Chief Keef on the way to work. And the Lord took his ass out. So I'm going to end it there till next time. Shalom.